secret?
Forgiveness.
And a little bit of fighting.
Fighting? Oh, at least we're honest. And you guys, too. What are your names? Where are you from?
Peggy and Rob Robbins from Arizona.
Yep, 50 years?
50 years.
What is the key?
Keep the relationship fresh.
Oh, I love it. And come over here, young man. You're the son of these two. Okay, and what's it like living with these two?
Well, I don't anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing.
I'm one of those guys, yeah.
Well, here,
awesome.
take the microphone, because I want to learn a little bit more about you. Who's
That'd
with
be
you?
great. This is Steph.
Okay, so hi, Steph.
We're from Santa Barbara and Modesto, California.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you have a little something.
Yeah, I want to do something real quick.
Oh,
Hey, baby. You're the most... Oh, my heart. Will you marry me? This is my mom's ring. I love you.
Oh my goodness! What did you say, lady?
I said yes.
Oh, you said yes. Did we surprise her?
We surprised
Oh my! It's my first official proposal on Fox and Friends. Come over here. Oh, thank you for coming. He is a scoundrel. He made it happen. He emailed us. Oh, wonderful. Are we excited about our first proposal? Oh my gosh! And are we all invited to the wedding?
Everybody.
Oh yes! Oh, Steve and Z. Brian, what a great day today. Congratulations. Can I have a hug, lady? Oh, sorry to surprise you. And thank you for saying yes. Oh, yeah, we did it! Yeah, everybody! Happy birthday. Thank you. You're very welcome.
That's great, Jen.
All right, back
Awesome.
up.
Best wishes to them.
If we gave Janice the money for a certificate, made her Justice of the Peace, she could have married them right there.
Could've. Maybe they'll come back and do that.
That would be great.
He gave her his mom's ring.
How great is
So lovely.
that?
All right, congratulations.
Merry Christmas.
Meanwhile, straight ahead, a retired police officer is a Jeopardy champion this week, thanks in part to answering this question about Fox and Friends. The reigning champ is here, live. There he is. Dave, you're next on Fox and Friends.
I want to be with you. Yes, I do. Everywhere you go, I want to be with you.
The greatest wish of all is one that brings us together. The Lincoln Wishlist event is here. Sign and drive off in a new Lincoln with 0 down, 0 due at signing, and a complimentary first month payment. Only at your Lincoln dealer.
When my hot water heater failed, she was pregnant, in-laws were coming, a little bit of water, it rocked our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
The salute that captivated the nation. After Bob Dole's moving tribute to George H.W. Bush, he reflects on his relationship with the former president on the next Your World.
Promote what makes your business great with Vistaprint. Whether it's a business card, a banner, or a postcard, we have the paper stocks, sizes, and design options to create marketing that's right for your business. Give it a try with 500 standard business cards starting at just $9.99 when you use code VP500 at Vistaprint.com.
These folks, they don't have time to go to the post office. They have businesses to grow, customers to care for, lives to get home to. They use Stamps.com. Print discounted postage for any letter, any package, anytime, right from your computer. All the amazing services of the post office, only cheaper. Get our special TV offer, a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and never go to the post office again.
Helping families with mesothelioma is all we do. My firm has been offering a free book on mesothelioma for over 10 years. Since that time, hundreds of people with mesothelioma have trusted us to represent them. We have local offices throughout the U.S. and there is no risk to you. Mesothelioma really is all we do. Call us at 1-800-642-9300. That's 1-800-642-9300. Or go to mesoonlylaw.com.
A smile shop is where smiles are made.
where a smile guide, just like this, walks you through your transformation to a smile you'll love. During your free 30-minute visit, we'll show you a 3D scan of your teeth and talk about straightening your smile. Then we deliver invisible aligners to you for just $80 a month. No braces, no monthly office visits, no paying a fortune. And hey, now we're in the neighborhood. Book your free visit now at SmileDirectClub.com.
We are back with some headlines. A senior advisor to Senator Kamala Harris has resigned following questions about a $400,000 harassment lawsuit against him. Larry Wallace resigned after the Sacramento Bee asked about the 2017 settlement during his time at the California Department of Justice. His assistant filed a lawsuit accusing him of demeaning her because she's a woman. Harris accepted his resignation. And House Democrats want to roll back a decades-old rule that allows lawmakers to keep guns in their offices and carry them on Capitol grounds. California Representative Jared Huffman has pressed Capitol Hill police to revisit the matter for months, but now he has the support of Nancy Pelosi, who's expected to become House Speaker. And those are your headlines, guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Carly.
Knowing the name of our TV show helped our next guest win Tuesday night's episode of Jeopardy!
800 blank news.
With Steve, Ainsley, and Brian. Fox blank blank. Dave.
What is and friends?
Correct.
The reigning champ has earned $81,000 since Monday, since that episode.
Joining us right now is retired police officer who might be a viewer, Army veteran and Jeopardy contestant, Dave Leffler. Dave.
Good morning.
How concerned were you when you picked that category that you would not have the answers to the questions? Because you're purely a Fox viewer, aren't you?
We don't actually watch a lot of television, especially during the daytime, but the show's so famous I was familiar with.
All right.
So that wasn't a problem.
So you're not a regular, your family, you and your wife, you don't really watch a lot of television, but just people talk about Fox and Friends and it just stuck in there, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was right on the tip of my tongue. That's why I rang in with the signaling device.
Yeah. Dave, I'm the anchor of the show, one of the anchors of the show, and I would have messed it up. I would have said, what is Fox and Friends? Because the answer was just partially our name. It was and Friends.
It was Fox blank blank.
Right, so you had to say and Friends.
Yes, just the and Friends.
What's it like being on that show? Because even though you might know the answer, you have to put it in the form of a question, which would make me extremely nervous.
I practiced that because I had seen people on the show falter or stumble at that point. So when I would watch the show at home, I would actually sit there and phrase answers in the form of a question. And the signaling device is very important because one of the things that one realizes is when you get there, most of the people around you know most of the answers most of the time. Right. So signaling in first is very important.
Now, one of your contestants next to you, I'm friends with, and she knows the show, and you still beat her to the question.
Well, on another show, somebody beat me in a category that was to Mirandize a suspect was the answer. So
you would know that.
Yeah, Alex Trebek even tweaked me a little bit about that, about getting beat on that one.
Dave, explain. So many people watch that show, Jeopardy, and they think, you know, it's kind of complicated, but I would like to get on it. Could you explain the process? Because I know you and your wife have played along for years, but at what point did you realize you would take the test? Tell us what the test is and where that led.
Well, my wife was absolutely the one behind it. She pushed me to take the test, looked up the process. It's actually, they make it very easy to apply. You go to their website, which I believe is just jeopardy.com, and they have different categories. They'll walk you through the process of registering for the online test. You pick an audition city if you qualify on the online test. It was Philadelphia for us. And then if you do well enough, they give you an in-person audition.
There you go.
And if that goes well, they send you a taping date. And that's actually what happened for us. We went to Los Angeles the day before Halloween and taped my shows.
Dave, what are you going to do with the money that you win?
We've talked about maybe taking an Alaskan cruise. That's something that we've had in the back of our minds for a while. My wife has a classic car that I'd have the time and now finally some money to restore. So those are two things, and we'll we'll think about some more.
Dave, let me ask you the exit question. And do this in the form of a question like you would be on Jeopardy. What is your favorite morning show?
What is Fox and Friends if I watch morning television?
That's right. Exactly.
Very good, Dave. Well, thank you for giving back to veterans. Thank you for serving our country. Thanks for coming on today.
May I real quickly mention the Working Warrior Foundation? That's the charity that I volunteer for, and my wife is very involved in.
She is.
Their mission statement is empowering veterans to succeed while helping businesses to thrive, matching veterans to employers.
We'll put a link on our website. Thank you so much. You're smart and charitable. We appreciate it.
Thanks, You're very kind. Thank you for your interest.
The Season of Adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Smart news.
Most of the time, my husband's wrong. But when he's right, it's thanks to Smart News.
So we both love Smart News.
It has news from all sides.
Plus, Smart News is 100% free.
He's right.
Finally, download Smart News for free now.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled commercial for this important announcement.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. A recent clinical sleep study confirms that MyPillow does change and improve the quality of your sleep. It proved you get less sleep interruptions on MyPillow. It increases your restorative deep sleep. It helps reduce your snoring, and it improves the oxygen levels to help you wake up feeling refreshed. And there's so much more. Since inventing MyPillow, I've had hundreds of thousands of people tell me that MyPillow has changed their lives.
I sleep better. I wake up, I feel refreshed, I feel healthy.
I would wake up multiple times throughout the night, not getting into a deep sleep until I found MyPillow. I did not have a solution, and now I do.
Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use this promo code and Mike will give you a